What's up guys, this is Crypto James talking to you about Filecoin. Now, Filecoin had a huge run in the last bull cycle. I'm not convinced it can do that level of run again, mainly because I think this market that is in right now is fairly oversaturated with sort of storage based cryptos. Filecoin does distinguish itself very well from the others, but I'll sort of explain my justification for this and why I've sort of picked the price point that I have. Before I get into any of that though, guys, if you are new to this channel, these are actually the first 26 coins that I did videos about. And in the videos I said, look, these are quality coins, I'm buying these up. And you can see what the prices were when I released the videos. You can see what highs they hit less than 18 months on were. And you can see what the profit would have been from $100 into each. So if you'd have put the $100 into each, that's $2,600 investment. And if you had sold it less than 18 months on, and that's what I did, you would have netted a profit of over 123 grand. Pretty good. Now, as I said, I sold them. I have new cryptos. I've been buying up cryptos while the markets have been down. If you want to see what they are, just head over to copymycrypto.com and check out the site. It's a membership site where I share with the members the coins that I own. Anytime I buy a coin, I explain to the members what the coin is, the gains that I think it can have, the reasons why, and the percentage of my money that I'm putting in, and they can copy along. I do the same when I sell as well. If I'm selling a coin that I hold, I'll tell the members what coin it is and the percentage that I'm selling. And again, they can copy along, so they bank in profits along the way. One of the biggest mistakes retail investors make. And if you're watching this, you're aware crypto is a place where gains are to be had. Hopefully you made them in the last bull cycle, but if you didn't make 30x returns or 40x returns, we did on Copy My Crypto. We had coins that 40x, 50x, 100x. Phantom did 677x. And when I find a coin that I think is going to do the next Phantom, the members will find out about it immediately. So if you want to learn about the next big coin and also take the work out of your crypto investing and make the gains, then this is something you want to check out. Because the beauty of Copy My Crypto is I do all the work. You don't actually have to know anything about crypto to profit from the crypto market. So if you've never gone onto the site, go read it now, because everything on there is public record, so you can verify everything you read too. Right, let's talk Filecoin. So Filecoin had that very good run up, all the way up to heights of I think it broke broke $236. Huge run up. And obviously well down from that high. Now, Filecoin is a decentralized storage network. It uses an interplanetary file storage protocol. So it's designed to utilize unused storage globally into an efficient storage market for users to pay for low-cost storage. The objective is to ensure file storage is permanent and distributed across the web, which is contrasted with these centralized cloud storage solutions like Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud, or Dropbox, whose data are stored in servers owned by private corporations. Now, Filecoin actually runs the ecosystem, so if you're going to pay for storage, you'd use the Filecoin to pay for storage. Now, it's a peer-to-peer system developed by Protocol Labs. So when a file is uploaded to the IPFS network, the file is designated a unique signature, and multiple nodes can host a whole or portion of that file. And these files can be requested by any user with access to the address through the unique signature. So there's a true strength of resilience here, and true strength of security. And many have likened the IPFS to be as important as the BitTorrent protocol that was created by Bram Cohen. Remember, Bram Cohen is now created Chiacoin, a Chia network. Now, Filecoin, what I find interesting about Filecoin is how bullish everyone is on the IPFS protocol, because fundamentally there are decentralized storage options out there. Filecoin's one, as an example. You know, you've got storage as well, or storage. But Filecoin, they believe the IPFS layer is as important as BitTorrent, and if you never really participated in BitTorrent, it's something that was quite incredible. Now they have their open source cloud storage marketplace. What I like about the fact that they've got the marketplace is it's sort of it's a marketplace, so it's not like a distinct pricing. It's what prices are up there, what you're willing to pay. Smart contracts are now accessible on Filecoin. That's a big step. They've got the Filecoin virtual machine. So they're hoping to bring on a ton of developers. They already have a fairly significant amount. You know, Sushi, Sealer, Anchor. There's plenty of big projects that have started using Filecoin and started deploying resources on Filecoin. Now, in terms of crypto economics, it's worth noting, guys, there isn't a nice and steady, slow release to the way that the supply increases. They have what's called a 6-year half-life, so 330 million Filecoins are released on a 6-year half-life basis. So that means that 97% of the tokens will be released in approximately 30 years' time. So, you know, that means the total supply will be out in like 2051. So we're not going to have this huge market dump on tokens anytime soon. Now, yes, it is distinguished itself from its competitors with the IPFS, but realistically, I'm not actually that enamored with Filecoin in the sense of, I think there are, unless they start onboarding massive unless they onboard huge developers and they start really growing the sort of Filecoin virtual machine, and unless we start seeing, you know, potentially we are going to see a lot of big companies starting to use the IPFS solution for storage, because let's be honest, Amazon Web Services, iCloud, whatever you want to call all of these, they're shit and they are susceptible to hacks. The beauty of decentralized is there's less risk. They do have some interesting investors as well. Mark Cuban was weighing in on the SEC's recent claim of branding Filecoin as security. Obviously, that's a continued overreach of the SEC trying to establish everything as a security. Filecoin is buyable in absolutely everywhere. I'd recommend guys utilizing BitGet. If you are an active trader on Binance, KuCoin, Coinbase, wherever, if you do the same activities on BitGet, right now there's a $5,000 tether bonus that you can earn just by doing the exact same thing you're already doing. Bear in mind, you get $5,000 airdropped. You could just put that into a long-term investment. If that 10x's, you've made $50,000 for doing nothing different. If it 20x's, you made $100,000 for doing nothing different. And I partnered with BitGet because I see them becoming a top 5 exchange. Their new features with the copy trading, the AI mechanisms are outstanding. And we have a partner link in the description, which will get you some discounts on trading fees, which will mean you accumulate more crypto when you're trading. So if you're going to join up, use that to your benefit, guys. Filecoin is just an interesting one. I just think that there is it's so far away from its high right now. Yeah, it's like a 50x away from its high. Nearly, it's a lot. It's a lot away from its all-time high. And I just can't see it doing that again. I still see this doing something. Don't get me wrong. I think this will probably run up to $100 or so, maybe $120, because that's pretty much the peak of this point here. Can't actually get to it. Well, that's 113, but we've got multiple sort of areas where it's hit 120 and there's been resistance knocking around that 120 level. I could see it maybe running back up to 120. That put it, still a pretty damn big market cap. That would be over sort of 50 billion. That's about as high as I can see this going as of right now. Because again, there's a lot of competition for decentralized storage, and I think, not from a techie standpoint, look, maybe the IPFS is going to be revolutionary, but from just a customer basis, Filecoin's simpler. Storage is simpler, and I think, and as of right now, I'm not seeing any evidence from the wider population of a need of an eagerness for decentralized storage. There's obviously a need. Your stuff's more secure, you're less vulnerable. But until we see another sort of big hack, and that's kind of what it's going to take. If Amazon Web Services, sort of cloud storage, or the cloud or whatever, if there's another big exploit of one of them, all decentralized storage cryptos would benefit hugely, and maybe Filecoin, because of its positioning in the market cap rankings, maybe that would skyrocket it. But I think it's probably, I'd be very, very surprised to see it break its previous high, because I don't think right now there's that rush from wider population that I think is required for this to really do that run. And again, like, I've played with Filecoin, I played with storage, I've had a play with Filecoin. I prefer Filecoin, I'll be honest. I think it's simpler, I think it's easier, I think it's an easier system to use. And I think that's going to matter. From a developer standpoint, clearly Filecoin is their wet dream, comparatively. But I don't think necessarily the eagerness is in the market for this right now. I think it will happen. Just don't think we're there yet. Which is why I sort of cap it and maybe go 120, and that would be max what I would think. But I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't actually even hit $100 in the next bull cycle. But I might be wrong. Of course I might be wrong. If you think this is going to break its previous high, let me know why. There's always people that believe that, and there might be a lot of people that believe that. Let me know in the comments down below why you think that. If you've tried any of the decentralized storage cryptos, which is your favorite, also let me know that in the comments down below. And if you're a returning viewer, hit the subscribe button as well. These videos are going to make you money, and also they're going to give you a perspective that you might not have considered, so don't miss them. And guys, if you want to see the coins I own right now, head over to copymycrypto.com and read the site. Every single thing on the site is public record. You can verify everything you read by going through the old videos on this channel. You can see what I've said historically. You can see what the members have achieved since being on the site. If you want to make the gains in crypto, and you didn't in the last bull cycle, if you didn't make 40x gains, we did. Did you make 50x gains? We did. We had coins that 100x. We had Phantom that 700x. And also the beauty of Copy My Crypto is I do all the work, I do all the research, I let the members know exactly why I'm getting into a coin. And if they want to copy me, they can, and there's no work involved. And they can still make the profits in this market. If that sounds good to you, making the profits in the market without doing 10, 15, 20,000 hours of research, then go read the site and see if this is something you're interested in. And yeah, guys, that's it from me. Hope you're all having a lovely day. Take it easy. Bye-bye.